I also want to acknowledge that towards the end, there's some really strong organizers that say some wonderful things. And particularly there's like more women of color and things like that. And that's present in the video. It's not like the beginning is very much white men, right? And acknowledge that that's not how the video ends. Because that's an issue with community organizers sometimes. As the white men get the face of a lot of things and women of color are doing a lot of the work and not as acknowledged. Alright, so reactions to the video? Yes, Ola?
This is my second time watching the video.
Yes, thank you. So you have a full reaction.
Yeah, honestly speaking, I feel like everyone has this mentality that community organizing is like volunteer work. You don't do that to make money and stuff. And like these people, they're clearly passionate about what they are doing, and they sacrifice their life for what they're doing. Some of them have like family, like a lady, she was showing me that she has a baby, and then she found a job at a community organizing place, and then she just started working there. Yeah. And she balanced that with her like a daily task and homework. Her homework and work. I don't know if that sounded good. Like works that she does at home with her kids, and then what she does in her work. Yes. So yeah.
And she says something great. She says, "I can't go wrong because I'm organizing for myself."
Yes.
Right.
It's like really a win-win situation. You both win.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm getting paid to organize within my own community and better the lives of myself, my children, my community. So how can I go wrong? I thought it was one of my favorite quotes from the piece. I saw your hand up, Lee.
I just thought it was interesting how she had mentioned that she had mixed feelings after like coming out of you know, that program. I don't remember what the name of it was, to be honest, but the program that she was studying at, and how she said that she realized that she, you know, that doing what she was doing, that she could be herself. And I thought that was very interesting about, and it related to what you mentioned earlier about the whole idea of, you know, what we do to appear intelligent or professional, and how in some ways that can also be oppressive to us. So I thought it was interesting that she got that point out.
All right, thank you. Anyone over here? So what communities did we see in the video? Spanish, then Chicago, so overlapping and two, right? Yes?
Poor and homeless.
Poor and homeless. And what issues were, so homeless was one of the issues they were organizing around. What other issues did we see?
Gentrification.
New York City, we know about gentrification and affordable housing, right? It's real.
Oh, we don't know about affordable housing.
We don't. We know about lack of affordable housing.
We've
We know
heard
the
about
struggle.
it.
Yes, we've heard about this imaginary utopia called affordable housing. Any other communities that we saw? There's also workers' rights. All right.
There's something about displacement.
Displacement, right? That's related to gentrification and the homelessness. All right. So, what kind of tactics did they use? And one of you mentioned from before, from what you did a few weeks ago. Marching and protesting, right? That's some of the tactics that they used. Any other tactics?
It looked like they had a rally going.
And they had it where?
Was it at the church that they had got from the archdiocese?
No, the rally you're talking about, it was at the mayor's office.
Oh, yeah.
And so what he says, if you could spruce up your own office, you can spruce up this neighborhood we live in, because it actually needs a little bit more work.
Shut it down.
Right. Hola?
And they had community board meetings.
So they have community board meetings. So that's a network of people, an institution that has a certain amount of power. Okay? We're going to be thinking about those types of things a little bit more later. Anybody else? So the intention of this video is to show that people do have jobs, do get paid to do community organizing, and they really are dedicated to that work. And what gets them through that work is how passionate, you saw how passionate every single person was in that video to do the work that they were doing. They were inspired by it. And it's really important to be inspired by the work that you're doing. No matter what type of community organizing that you're doing, whether it's rallies, whether it's donation, whether it's working at an organization, you don't want to get burned out and giving in a way that is not feeding you as well. And that's not selfish, that is self-preservation, right? All right, so with that, we're going to move forward.